Well, what's up everyone? Mike here, Rusty Garage and Homestead. Welcome back to the channel. Over the last few days, we have hauled a ton of rock, no pun intended, but we've got 4 loads up here at Dad's, 2 loads of the inch crusher run, and 2 loads of the 1.5-inch ag base. So there's the ag base, there's the crusher run, and his driveway from about here, kind of up to where it curves. This was getting real soft this winter. He really doesn't have any holes in his driveway, except for up there by the road. There's one little divot. I'm gonna take care of that first today, and then we're gonna get the rest of this spread out, kind of however far we can. I'm shooting for about a 2-inch lay of gravel on this new stuff, so I don't know, we'll see. How thick do y'all normally lay on your pre-existing driveways? Leave a comment, let us know. But this, I know you can't really see it in camera, but this edge is kind of rolled down a little bit where this has just been packed in so far over the years. Now, used to, our driveway went straight out that way, came up, there's a big circle drive right here, and it went out that way, but that was a little dangerous with that hill being right there. So I don't know, probably a decade or so ago, we scraped all that up, tilled it in, put grass seed out, and moved the driveway up here to the top of the hill where we can see better. So right up here isn't awful, except this part. There's a little bit of a hump right here, and then a divot right where it goes into the asphalt. So I'm probably going to scrape that down and put new gravel all the way across here and just bring it back. I think that should work out the best for us. We'll see. Hopefully it packs in good. Being crusher run, having a bunch of those fines in there, it should pack in pretty decent versus washed rock. Sometimes that stuff doesn't pack the best. But that's what we got going on today. I'll go get Tiny fired up. Now, Tiny only has a 60-inch wide bucket on it, so I think I'll be able to get a scoop and basically go down half the driveway with it, the width, and then get another scoop and do the other half. And if we wind up with a hump in the center, pretty decent hump, then we'll end up just box blading it back down, smoothing it out. So I'm gonna get Tiny fired up, let it start warming up, and let's get some gravel spread. Sweetie! You having fun? Okay, I think we got this washout pretty decent, so I'm gonna go ahead and start just pulling gravel down the driveway here. Well, no, I think from the curve to the pile, since that was the next softest spot, we'll go ahead and move everything down there and start down there. Okay, I'm out here spreading gravel. Just found this in the driveway. So now's a good time to stop and look around and see if we can figure out where it goes. There's only a couple places I know of that have these. The boom lock is in. Those outriggers don't take those. These pins we just messed with, but those are bigger. Those legs just have hair clips. or cotter pin, I think is the actual term. So the only thing we've had off recently is the backhoe and the loader. So the other place this could be, top link. This one takes a cotter pin also. Looky there. But that's where it goes. So I'll keep an eye on that. Glad I found it when I did and didn't cover it up with rock and not notice that that top link didn't have its pin in it. So what I'm trying to do here is just lay a couple inches of gravel on here, spread it out. It's not the best or easiest way using tractor bucket to try to get an even spread on things, especially this with the fines and the rock mixed together. But I'm dumping it, and then I'm just kind of back dragging it. And once I get kind of the high tops or the points leveled off, then I put it in float and just kind of drag it, try to keep a couple inches across here. But what we'll end up doing is spreading this out and then drive on it for a few weeks, and then we'll box blade it. Once everything gets packed in real good, the center's going to get a little high, so we'll box blade that out and just kind of distribute out to the sides. Sometimes the float doesn't work out so well, especially if you go a little fast. It'll pop up, and just depends how it is. Your hydraulics don't act. They don't move instantaneous, so you normally got to go pretty slow. But there's a few times I'm doing this back dragging and float, and it just kind of leaves a big hump. So I'm trying to get up on the other side where I know it's still about 2 inches thick. Stick the bucket down where it's right on top of that, and then just back up to try to pull that top over where it's humped up. Okay, so we got roughly 2 piles left. I've eat up on these 2. We've got basically from where the tractor's at up almost to that tree, and then the entrance up there out of 2 piles. So it did pretty good. We're still going to try to tailgate with the new dump trailer at some point and see how well that works. I've got my suspicions about it. I'm confident it's not going to be as good as a dump truck. I don't think we're going to be able to open the latch when we had the trailer lifted up all the way, versus where a dump truck has air actuators at the back, so they can pick their bed up, all that weight shifts to the back, and then they hit that switch and it opens the back door. But I think for now this will work just fine. We're excited to have the dump trailer. It's going to get used quite a bit. Well, you guys can see I've used 2 loads already. From right up there where I stopped to right up there, we'll probably use a whole nother load right there. And right here, I know you can't hardly tell, but this kind of goes up. I want to dig all this out right through here, up against this ramp, and lay rock all up in here, because Dad does park in here sometimes with his truck when he's got groceries or something, so he doesn't have to carry them all the way from where he parks. But I want to dig that down, so that'll be all through here, and right in here there's a little bit of a ledge as well where this driveway's worked itself down. So I don't know, box blade and ripper, or the dozer, or use the backhoe and just start scratching that with the teeth, and then use the loader and scoop the dirt up out of the way. I don't know. Dozer would probably be the best option for it, but not everyone has a dozer, so I kind of like to try to use this machine as much as possible, just because that would, I think, relate more to you all on different projects that you're doing. We're gonna end this video here. I think I've got enough footage on spreading gravel, fixing the soft spot. That was the main deal. That soft spot and then the bump up at the road. That was the main two goals I was wanting to get done right now. So that's done. These other two piles, I don't know, I may spread some more up there where we don't have any, but that part of the driveway is not in awful shape. But still, I may go ahead and spread some up there. Save this last pile and either just spread it right out here or start digging some of this out. I don't know yet. But that will be a separate video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.